Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with another Google Sheet workflow automation in which we are dealing with the Forex data. But before starting, let me give you a disclaimer that this data has nothing to do with the real data. It is dummy data and I have filled it out with random in between formula. Okay, so we'll be dealing with from scratch, starting to the loading of the data to analysis of the data. Currently, we have filled in some data in it, and let me show you the dashboard, how it will give you the response. So this chart will give you the yearly, month-wise totals of for the cumulative profits. And then this will give you the total for the whole year. So this is for 2019, 2020, and this is completely dynamic. Once there will be more years, those will be represented on the right side here. So this chart is showing the cumulative, these values, 136, the total yearly values. So the blue associated with 2019, 2020 red, orange 2021, green 2022, and the dark orange 2023. So this one, the 2020 was or red, by the way. And then and this is the total for the year. And on the right side of the chart, we are showing the monthly distribution per year. So the colors are based on the year, and the line values and the maximum value will be ranging up to the percentages. Yeah, those will be the monthly data. And once you click on it, and it will show you the year and the associated value to the for the month of for that month. So these five values are from 2019 to 2023, all from January. So it's giving you a monthly comparison too. So monthly, you can see the lowest value was the negative value 0.01 minus 1.0 point sorry minus 1.07 for 2020, whereas the highest value was in January. So you can see the Januaries are showing better values, whereas for the 2020, August was the most highest one with 53.97. So this is an overall month to year comparison, monthly comparison with yearly distributions. Then at the bottom, this chart is showing the strikes, which is I think the negative losses, consecutive negative losses in a year. Currently, we have accumulated all the currencies in here, and it's a cumulative total for each and every currency year wise. If I'll remove all the currencies and left only this one, you will see the distribution is showing only okay, there were two instances where in the 2019 where there were two consecutive losses in it. Similarly for 2022 and 2023, so this is having the maximum one. Okay, so this one is showing that there were two consecutive losses in 2023, whereas the distribution for the 6 losses were 1 1 1 1 1 3 4. So this is the complete distribution. So highest consecutive losses were in the 2023 were 2. Okay, so for this one is showing that the consecutive 2 losses were in 2019 and 2023 both, whereas there were only one instances where there were two consecutive losses, and there were 7 consecutive losses one time in 2021 for this particular currency. If you want to see all the currencies overall idea, you can always select all the check boxes and you will see. So this is the complete distribution. So there were the consecutive losses. There were 2 instances where there were 2 consecutive losses. There were 11 instances where there were 2 consecutive losses. There were 10 instances where there were 2 consecutive losses in 2021. And read this one. There were 15 consecutive losses. There is only one instance where there was 15 consecutive losses in 2022. So basically, this one is showing all the trades in the 2020, and I don't know if we can track to the month to this one. Okay, so it's an overall yearly distribution, so we cannot find out exactly which month was the lowest one. All right, so yep, that's it. So this is how the charts are distributing. Then there is another chart added recently, and this one will be presenting the year wise data. If you will select nothing in this cell, it will show you the overall data for all the years. And if I'll select 2019, it will show me only for 2019. So all these currencies total were the distribution like this. If I'll select any particular currency, let me select only this one. Okay, so this one is saying that in 2019, this currency was 63% positive. I'll select this one, 49%. Similarly, if you select all of these and if you select this, that I want to see for all the months, all the years available, you just need to delete the data and delete this cell, and it will show you the all time. And this is the complete distribution, and this is also sorted by the highest. So the currency with the highest value will be at the top, and the currency with the lowest value will be at the bottom. Now the functionality, this is the complete distribution of the data, how the data will be represented once the data is there. So now I'll show you how you can load the data. So the system was updated. Previously we were using only 6 currencies. So I'll clear all of the data. So now we do not have any data, and the dashboard will also be empty. As you can see, the currency names are also gone because we haven't loaded any currency now. So as soon as you will load up the currencies, those will be represented in here automatically. And I have left 4 extra, so that in case you want to load up to 20, you can load up to 20. We can increase the range as well. So now I'll show you how you can load the data quickly and safely, because this will be the repeated work again and again, and I don't want you to disturb the data, and the data should be for the same format. So for that, we have created this menu, import CSV. And once you'll be running this for the first time, it's going to ask you for the authorization. Let me show you what it will ask for. So once you click on it, it will ask you for the authorization. You need to click on continue, and then you need to select the account through which you want to run this code. I'll click this account. Then I'll click on advanced, and then click to verified by the Google on the left bottom. It's a bit slow for some reasons. And then I'll scroll down and click on allow. So this is the standard operating procedure. Once you will do this for the first time, it will ask you authorization only one time. Once this is done, you can see the menu and you can click on this import CSV. Once you click on it, it will take you to this dialog box, which you can either drag the file on this dialog box to load in, or you can click on choose file and select the file to load. I'll select the file from the previous batch as well. So I'll first load all of these 6, click and submit. So the catch here is that you have to load, obviously once you will be loading the CSV, you have to load it one by one. So we have already the loaded data, but I just removed everything from here so that I can show you how you can load the data. We just need to do the same thing again and again. So for example, if you are loading 4 new currencies, you just need to upload these 4 CSVs. And here you will see I have done some modifications as well. So now you can see it's loading the currencies with its name. So the names are coming from the CSV names. So the CSV format, the file format should be exactly same. I think I've loaded 2. So I'll click on this euro and Canadian dollars. And as you can see, the file format is proper, and the name will be used will be this one. And valuta trade will be deleted. I'll click on this again. Once the file loaded, the dialog box will disappear, and as you can see, Europe uploaded. Now I'll come back in here, load the CSV. And click submit, and you will see on the background, the data will be here. Okay, now you can see the data is here. And if there is any discrepancy, those will get dealt with automatically. And you can see the name has been added automatically. Now I'll take you back to the dashboard. And here you can see the currency names are also in here, which I just loaded. Those are in here. I think it takes only 5 seconds to load one CSV. Obviously, if there will be more and more CSV, it will take more and more time. But you cannot load all the CSVs at once, because we have to take care that the headers are not repeating, and we are loading only the data which is required. Now I'll go back to so we have loaded the previous data. Now I'll load the new CSV you shared, the batch number 2. Okay, stay with me. One file uploaded, and you can see the Australian dollar to Canadian dollar is there. Now I'll select the Japanese yuan with the Australian dollars. As you can see, AUD JPY already there at the bottom. But this will not be helpful once the data is there and you are loading more data to it with the same currency. So you have to remember that which CSV you have already loaded in. I hope you are getting the point. So this is the shortest and smartest way I can give you to load a CSV. And this is obviously, it's dealing with some back end and front end coding both. I think this is we have already loaded. This will repeat the data. So I'll choose the file again and I'll select the next one. The whole logic to show you the whole process is that please avoid repeating the same data. Otherwise, you will get wrong values and you have to go to the database to delete all the unnecessary data. So just make sure that count that which file you have loaded. Just remember it, which file you have already loaded in. In case you forget to load which one you just loaded last time, what you can do, you can always go to the CSV data and then go to the bottommost, and here you can see the last CSV you have loaded is this one, so that you can track the next one. And I think I have loaded all of these. Yes, I have done already. Now, okay, so if you don't want to run it any further, you just need to click and cross. That's it. All the data has been loaded in a proper format, and this will go now to the dashboard. Once you will start selecting which currency you want to work with. All right. So we can arrange it on the right top. Okay, let's take it middle. Okay, so now I'll start selecting the currencies, and as soon as I click on the Australian dollar to USD, oh yes, okay, I had to make some modification because I just removed the vaulted trade name from here, so I just need to make that modification. Give me 1 second. All right, back with the update. So now we have only currency name without any text in before that as a prefix. All right, so if I'll select any of the currency, it will show all the representation for that. So currently you can see none of these selected. So if I'll select AUD to USD, you can see all the distribution. And this one is showing 0 because the cumulative effect of the like there is negative, positive, negative, positive. So once you combine total all of these, it will become 0. So there will be no impact of AUD USD for 2021. All right. So now I'm going to select more and more, and this part has already been discussed in the earlier part of the video, that how the dashboard will work. So you can select any currency to represent which value you want to show. So if you want to see any particular year, you can always select the year in this one, and this will show you the result for that particular year for all of these selected currencies. Similarly, if you want to see all the years, you just need to delete this well, and it will give you the cumulative effect of all the currencies in this chart. Currently, you can see AUD USD is total 71, but for the year of, if you remove that year, AUD USD where is it? Yeah, it's 0. So for this one, it's 0. Whereas if you select this currency, it will show you some value to it. So any currency not selected in here will show a 0 in here. So there will be no combination for this one in here. All right. So I hope this makes sense. So all of these changes, and this is the latest and upgraded version for this file. So what you need to do, just to use this file, you just need to click and import the new CSV, and that will get loaded into the CSV data automatically. And you will be ready for everything. You have nothing to do. Just click 2 clicks. Once this one, then select the file, choose file, locate to the file, double click on it, and click OK. That's it. Submit. The data will be loaded immediately directly, and it will automatically add the name of the currency to it using the CSV file name. It will remove any entries and the type. It will remove any of the entries. As you can see, these entries are here, but those will not be combined in the end result. And yeah, all the rest of the formulas will also be getting updated automatically once you start selecting the new CSV. As soon as you upload the new CSV, all the formulas will drag down accordingly to that value and cells. So yep, that is it from my side. Hope you like it. Please do leave me any review if you have any further questions or you want to have any further discussion on it. Looking forward for your review. Take care. Bye.